Hello and welcome to a quick discussion for the PES materials group on the WP document revisions capability that we have enabled. I'm going to be working on some additional capabilities for you. This one is nice because it allows some collaboration, allows you to select people who can upload and download and so on. For that, I'll also need their email addresses and names so that we can send them so they get access to the back end that I'm about to show you. You will each be sent an email that will include the ability to set up your login and password for this site. This site is sites.ieee.org/pes-materials/wp-login. Basically, this portion here is what you would type in. Don't worry about the rest of everything. And the rest may pop up or not. I'm involved in a couple of these, so I get all kinds of nasty stuff at the end. But in any case, you type this in, and then you will end up in a screen that looks like this. Here, you'll type in your username and your password, and then it will, for security reasons, it wants to prove that you're a human being, so you have to use a little math, and then you log in. I've set you up as authors, so this is the exact same type of screen you should see. You'll notice on the left there's a lot of stuff. This means that you can, in addition to doing what we're going to talk about, you can put up individual posts. That would be news. You can schedule events. So if you've got individual meetings, teleconference, etc., that you want to schedule here, you can add the event. It'll put it on the calendar. The calendar is up and running. I'll do a separate video on these. Media as well. This allows you to upload pictures and so on. Please don't authorize any comments. We get a lot of spam, and that is something that I do, is sort through what's real and what's not. Contact information, table press, so on. These are tools that you don't really need to access. The profile you can. That'll allow you to change your password and do some other things as well. The area we're interested in, though, is this one. Now, as authors, you're set up so that you can add materials. So, for instance, if I'm in here, you can see that there will be a list of materials here. This would be your drafts, notes, could be minutes, anything else. And we'll go up and we'll add a document. Add a document. I want to title the document. So let's say we're going to call this just test because I'm going to delete it afterwards. You'll notice that there's going to be stuff going on down here. This is part of what's called an SEO, or search engine optimization. You can play with this if you want. It's really not used for these documents unless you make them public. And by that, I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to call this test document, and then you scroll down. You're going to upload a document. And this will give you access to your stuff. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to select something from here. I'm just going to select a document. Okay. So that document is in an area. So we're going to call this test of WP document revisions. Okay. And once we do that, then we come up here. We now want to select the workflow state. So in this case, we'll say this is an initial draft. We can put down in progress or final, whatever we want. This just adds a note. If you forget it, don't worry about it too much. Big important thing is visibility. Private means you're only going to be able to access it through here. Password protected means that you'll be able to assign a link to the members in your group, and they will be able to access it without having to come in the back here. Public means anybody can view it. It's searchable and it's findable on the web, so it'll show up in search engines. So let's start out with private, so I'll show you what that looks like. So click OK. Then we're going to update. This is saving. So I click update. It is now saved to the site. You can see that it selected a link here. So I can change the name of that to whatever I want, but the main thing is, let's go ahead and we're going to highlight this. So I'm Control C or right click copy. Okay, and you'll see here view document get short link. That also sets a shorter version of this. So if you want to put in an email or whatever else. Now if I wanted to take a peek at it, I could put that in to here and do a search. You can see it says not found. That's because it is private. Now if I instead go back and I say that I want this to be password protected, I can create anything I want as a password. So let's say I call it PES as for the password. Save it, publish. There we go. Now, this is what you should see. And there we go. Sorry about all that. I've been setting this up all afternoon, so different variations of passwords are in there. But anyways, you get the idea. Now, the last one is if you make it public, and then anybody in the world can search for that, and you don't really want that. So as you go through, you can change the state and so on. But let's go ahead and take a look at what, when you open up, you want to take a look at either you're going back in to work on it or somebody else is going in to work on it. You have the ability to go in and edit it, and you'll notice that when you do it, it says you currently have this file checked out. No other user can edit this document so long as you remain on this page. So this now allows you to go in and take a look at the document, download it. You can edit it on the desktop or upload a newer version. In the meantime, it's keeping track of all of the revisions that you've done. It'll keep a constant history on this page of this document, so you can upload, download, and so on. And of course, you can add additional documents. If you wish to have additional people having access to the back end to upload and download the documents themselves, please contact me at hpenrose@ieee.org, and I will provide that information. I'm also going to include a couple links to the WP document revision pages that will provide you video and step-by-step instructions as well. Plus, of course, feel free to email me at any time. Thank you very much.